This old guy DIY video has to do with the technique that I'm using to hide the propane tank for an outdoor gas patio grill. So a hot chick that I know recently got this grill, and we set it here inside what had been a fire pit for wood, and she likes the look of the thing, but she didn't care for the look of this propane tank sitting on the outside. So what I did in the last few minutes is dug a hole, and I have this piece of ductwork that's 14 inches in diameter, and it's just the right size for me to set in the hole. And then I'll have this tank in there, and just to check the size, I drop the tank in and you can see it'll be covered. Then I'll just put a little wooden circle on top of the thing, so when she wants to use this, she'll just have to reach down, turn on the valve there so she has gas, and then she'll be good to go. But in the meantime, the thing will be hidden. The reason for the ductwork is to keep the soil from falling in on top of that gas tank, so it'll be easy for her to get the thing in and out, reach down there and turn it on with no effort without getting dirty. And basically it should just make a nice, clean, low profile transaction. So once I drop the ductwork in there, I'm going to kind of tuck it in, and then I'll come over here with my Milwaukee grinder and I'll just grind that off even with the earth, and I can lay my top on top of that. Now I want the top of this ductwork tube to be a little bit higher than the soil, just to minimize the amount of crap that runs in there when it rains. So I took this piece of 3/4 inch pine, I'll just set it along the edge, and then I'm going to angle the grinder and basically cut this thing off 3/4 inch above the ground all the way around. By using that 3/4 inch board, I ended up with the metal about 1.5 inches above the ground due to the way the saw is designed. So I had the guard from the saw on the board, so that added another 3/4. It looks pretty good. Now I'll throw some stone in the bottom of the hole just to help with drainage and prevent splashing, because eventually water will get in there. I'm almost done. This is what it looks like with the gravel in the bottom. Now I'll just connect the valve to the tank, and I'm ready to drop the tank in. I cut a little notch here in the side to accept the hose, and I have this top from another project that I think will serve the purpose nicely. Here to just keep it a low profile cover, so when she goes for the gas, it's right there available for her. I just cut some chunks of 2x2, put those on here as spacers, so it just falls down right on top of the thing. It's a nice flat surface. So this is what the finished project looks like. Well, I'm back making a modification to the gas line for this little fire pit. So I've disassembled part of the wall. I'm going to pull this bottom block out and lay the line beneath it in the dirt. It'll be a nice little low profile operation, and she can just throw dirt over the line. I dug a little channel along this edge, so when I lay the line in there, now I can lay the line in like that, and when I put the block on top, there will actually be no weight on the line. The block will be supported by the rest of this area beneath the block, but that way the line can run through freely, it won't be crushed, and it'll look a little neater. Now the wall is reconstructed. You can see the line moves freely, so there's no load on the line. We'll just throw a little bit of dirt over this. You won't even be able to tell it's there, and she'll be that much happier because everything blends in. And this is the finished product. Thanks for watching.